Good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome to tonight's presentation. We are talking about an amazing company called Sankey. Yes, Sankey. It is a company that you definitely want to check out. You want to know more about. This is that company that you just have not heard about in a long time, but you definitely want to know more about it. Okay, hold on. Let me just put on my presentation mode. There we go. So guys, listen, Sankey Global, we are the heartbeat of the people and we are trying to make a difference in the world. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. Something was going on with my slides. Here we go. Da-da. There we go. So Sankey, we are here to do. And so listen, the world economy is definitely changing. And what we have found in the world is that world growth is decreasing or has decreased over the past 3 years, definitely because of the pandemic. The price of gasoline increased. The basic food basket items increased as well. I know in the Bahamas, it was like, what? Things have gotten so expensive. My daughter was just telling me today, she's like, Mommy, I'm in the store and 48-ounce bottle of oil, which I know back in the day was $4 and something cents, is now $8.45. Interest rates have increased. And as you know, the banks are looking at making it even or taking it even further than it was before. So what's going on? Well, in the world, we have the state of affairs. So what is happening in our world health? Well, people with diabetes, there's over 422 million of them. People with cancer, 20 million plus. Heart attack disease is 16% worldwide and has increased by 345%. That's like a whopping 345%. That is like, what? And death by stroke is 11% worldwide. We are really in a state of affairs. All of us in the world, we're just like, I don't know, we're just moving through, moving through. So a few other stats for you guys. Alzheimer's disease is the 7th leading cause of death in the world. It's actually being known as like the third type of diabetes, like type 3 diabetes is going to be Alzheimer's. That's insane. And 50 to 70 million people are having sleeping problems. Sleep is such a serious thing because this is when your body recovers. This is when your body restores, revitalizes itself. And so many of us are lacking just that. Okay, so the reality is definitely raw and alarming. However, there are companies that are investing in research and development to create technologies which aims to save the world's economic and health problems. And I promise you, Sankey is definitely one of those companies. So Gerard Leonard, he's a futurist and a humanist and has been studying the new technologies and their impact on humankind for the past 25 years. So let's see what he says about all this stuff that's happening in the world. Well, these are some of his scenarios. So remember back in the day when the internet first started? Listen, I'll never forget it because I remember when I went on my first computer was when I was like, I would say 17, 16, 17. And I remember I was in Nassau and I watched this woman doing graphic design. And back then, with the graphic design, you kind of used to had these cutouts and stuff on these books that you'd get the art out of. And you'd use these big, huge, giant books. And I remember saying, man, that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to do that. But that was then. And I remember when that internet used to sound like this. To connect. And then I remember when I saw 3D printing, man, listen, I wanted one of them machines. I wanted it and I wanted it now. But as you move through these scenarios, as you can see, the innovative accelerators then went into robotics and nanotechnology. Well, guess what? All these things that are circled is where Sankey stands out in. So our future scenarios are intelligent networks, cities, and connected health, automation of everything, autonomous cars, healthy extension of life. Well, guess what? That is one of the things that Sankey stands out for. We believe that you should live after 100 at a ripe old age and be healthy. So that's one of the things our scientists are looking for things that can actually make that happen and make sure that it's viable. So Sankey, we're an international company of Japanese origin founded in 2010, whose main objective is to improve the quality of life. So you live longer in a healthier way through the best nutritional technology in the world. So what is Sankey? Well, San means respect and Key for spiritual energy. Okay, so what is the vision here? Well, this is Mr. Tello, and he wants to be the company which unites and guides more people in the world towards integrated well-being. And so that's Mr. Alejandro Lopez Tello. And, he is simply an amazing guy. I personally was able to meet him in, where were we? Vegas? Yeah, Vegas. I met him in Vegas. And also I met Mr. Arvide, who is simply incredible also. But the team that they have is simply amazing. So our technology partner in Sankey with Sankey Mayor, which is out of Japan, and they are a nanobiotechnology laboratory, and they do and deal with scientific studies where our active ingredients are made. So all of our active ingredients are made in Japan from all natural plants and items like the cacao bean. Okay. So where did it all begin? Well, in order to understand the secret of longevity, we set out to study the people who live more than 100 years of age in Japan. Since Japan is the country with the highest longevity in the world, they have like persons that live over 89 years old. And I'm talking not the, bent over on a cane type 89. I'm talking, as you can see in this picture, jumping up and down out in the cane fields, out in the rice fields, working and not thinking twice about it. Okay. So what did they find? Well, let's find out. But what they found is that they studied their eating habits, okay, and all the external factors. And after many years of scientific investigation, guess what they discovered? Well, the secret was in the blood. Yes, in the microcirculation of the body. So did you know that the circulatory system is made up of a network of more than 100,000 kilometers, which literally is the length of 2.5 times the Earth's circumference. So that means we could ride around the Earth 2.5 times and we would still have some circulatory system left in our body. That's how long and how big our circulatory system is in this amazing thing we call home. Okay. And did you know that the circulatory system is in charge of irrigating blood and oxygen throughout your whole body, and that the nutrients that get to the cells flow through the blood? Did you know that? I don't know. And for that reason, poor circulation causes havoc on the body. It causes low energy. It causes an excess of cellular oxidation, which makes you look older faster. And listen, it deals with the inflammation in the body. So if you have poor circulation, then you have cell inflammation. And these are some of almost all of your health problems are caused by this poor circulation in the body. So in conclusion, if we improve your microcirculation, we improve your health and longevity, okay? So, and if I tell you that Sankey, we're the only ones, we are blue ocean. So we stand in a lane all by ourselves, the only ones that have an advanced and patented technology, which improves microcirculation in a few minutes. Would you take it? Would you recommend it to anybody? Well, guess what? We have it right here for you. We have the latest generation of nootrotics in our Belage, and it's advanced technology. Okay. And we have 80 plus clinics in Japan that prescribe it. And it's been in research and development and innovation for over 40 plus years on just one product. And it's a product without competition, and there's no other product like it in the world. It stands apart, and it's a patented system with an ADS, which simply means it's a controlled release system that as it goes into your body, it's controlled over time to get in there. Okay, listen, this product right here, I absolutely love it. And when I throw it in with my inner 7, it's the bomb dickety. So what does the Belage do? Well, it protects your immune system. It increases energy and essential for your cells. It reduces chronic inflammation, decreases the effects of aging. It helps liver detoxification. It inhibits inflammation, modulates gene expression, and improves microcirculation. Hello, somebody. Okay, so listen in. Hold on 1 second. I don't think this video, hold on, let me redo this thing. I just have to screen share again. Hold on, so that I can actually get the sound on the video. Hold on. There we go.
As we have said, the circulatory system fulfills very important functions, so having good circulation is indispensable for our health. But how can we know the condition of our blood circulation? The only way to know it is to observe your microcirculation through your microcapillaries. That is to say, the smallest blood vessels in your body, to be able to determine how good your circulation is. For that purpose, there exists a unique Japanese technology which is so powerful that it allows one to observe micrometric spaces invisible to the human eye. And in that way, your blood flow in real time. This is a Japanese technology and it is called X-Crista. It is a microscanner capable of seeing the microcapillaries in a safe and non-invasive way. Here now, we will show you an example using an X-Crista microscanner to find out the blood flow of a person before and after consuming Belage. As you can see in this test, the first image shows the microcapillaries of a person that has not taken Belage, while in the second image, you can see the microcapillaries of the same person 20 minutes after having taken Belage. In order to know if there is good or poor microcirculation, we must take note of 3 elements. 1. That the form of the microcapillaries does not have deformities and are elongated. 2. That the amount of microcapillaries is abundant. And 3. That the blood flow is not slow. As you can see, the result and efficacy of the product on the body is impressive. Now, visualize if with 1 packet of Belage, you were able to see the surprising changes in only 20 minutes. Imagine what it will do to your body if you take it daily. Would you recommend it? Would you like to recover the biological health of your body? Would you like to be part of helping other people make changes in their lives? Even better, would you like to earn money by recommending it? If your answer is yes to these 4 questions, stick around to see how it is possible to do so.
As it said here, would you be that individual to, I don't know why I can never, let me see. Oh, there we go. So would you be that individual to take it if you knew the power of what we had in our hands? Well, listen, all I know is the first day that I got my hands on it, at first I was like, what is this green liquid? But later that evening, when I started to feel, how can I say it? Because my right side of my arm had basically gone numb from me coming out of a coma back in 2017. So basically the right side of my arm from the shoulder down to my fingertips was very tight and numb. And I couldn't feel at all. And literally about 4 hours later, because I drank it that afternoon, so I had to be around 6, 7 o'clock that evening. I was laying in my bed getting a magnetic test done by Rhonda Isaacs out of Trinidad and Tobago. And I said to her, she had been to the event as well, and where they were sharing this information with us. And I said to her, I said, man, Rhonda, I say, is it even possible that I could feel a tingling in my fingers? And she's like, well, listen, if it can do what it says that they say it can do, you should be feeling something. And sure enough, guys, so said, so done. From that point on, I started feeling again in my right arm. Is it 100%? Not yet. It's not even where I want it to be completely, but I have faith that it will be. But it's mass improved. Like, I can't even explain how much more it has improved. You know, when I have inflammation in my body, I drink my Belage and my Inner 7. Guys, the system that we have is simply amazing. So this is Dr. Behe ideas, and like he says, he calls himself ideas, but he says our ingredients are the only ones in the world capable of acting inside the cells of the mitochondria, and that's the energy houses of your cells, where our products are able, especially the Balaj, is able to regenerate. And I had to look up the word regenerate one time when I heard Dr. Diaz speak of it. And regenerate means bring back to life. So the product is able to bring back to life the cells that sometimes are knocked out. For instance, sadly with C19, the first thing that it attacks is your mitochondria, which is the energy houses of your cells. Well, the Balaj assists and aids to bring it back. Okay, so listen, when I tell you that the Balaj helps with mitochondrial function, helps with your microcirculation, this is the product that you want on your shelf on a daily basis. Whether you're a baby all the way to a grandparent, listen, I tell you, I had my granddaughter has been on the Balaj and Canoe since she's now 6, since she was like 3. My son's baby, when he was first born, he came into the room one day and he's like, "Mommy, Leaky's nose is like he's clogged. He's got so much mucus going on." I said, "Get the Balaj, put a little in his bottle, give him about 1 or 2 ounces of it. Don't make it as strong as we would as adults." And after that, what happened? Nose drained, sinus came out. The product works, guys, and it's for the body. It deals with the microcirculation. It is a product that you definitely want in your home. So what do we deal with? We deal in facts here, guys. We have the research manuals to prove what we're saying. We're not just spilling things out just for the fun of it. We do have our certifications and endorsements. We are an advanced delivery system. We are BSCG stamped and certified, which simply means that athletes can use our products. They're always tested for doping. Our products are all natural products. So we do have the gold seal that the athletes like the NBA, the MLB, the NFL, all of them use would be this BSCG, and we have that. We're also gluten-free as well as kosher. We have all our certificates. So guys, this is simply amazing. And we're in the specialized pharmacias that's down in Mexico, in the books for the pharmacies to say, well, and like I said earlier in the presentation, in Japan, this is a product that's subscribed, like prescription. You got to get a prescription in order to get Balaj out of Japan. So we have access to something that we should be like, okay, what is this again? What are we taking? So that is what the Sankey product is about. Now, let me just pull up this other thing. Hold on. So I can break down the products for you. If I can find it. I don't think it's going to work. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, guys. I think my computer is doing something. So I'm just going to stop share. Give me 1 second and let me find this other. Give me a second. Just need to find this other screen. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Here we go. Is this it? Okay. Here we go, guys. So I'm going to talk to you now about the different products that we do have to offer. So we have our Hasaki. This Hasaki, I absolutely love this because this actually helped me and has helped so many persons with their bowels. This is a protein shake replacement for sometimes some persons, for instance, want to gain weight. Some people want to lose weight. This would be the product they want to use. This gives you 20% more protein. It has 596 different metabolites. It is harvested and created by the scientists in Sankey Mayor, and it's made of the cacao bean. Okay, so it's in vanilla and chocolate, but this is simply amazing for gut health, dealing with balancing your microbiome, but not only with just gut health, but men that are having prostate issues. This Hasaki is simply amazing. Leaky gut, this is going to be your baby that you need. And then this is, hold on, I'm trying to, let me see if I can get it to the, see. Nope, that's not what I want. So right here, It helps with brain function with the polyphenols of the cacao, increase the flow of blood to the key zones of the brain and increase the activity of the neurotransmitters, improving brain function, helps with your hormonal balances by stimulating the production of testosterone, which also improves brain function. It helps to energize the mitochondria. It helps with the microcirculation, and it increases the absorption of proteins by 20% and reduces in lipogenesis. It promotes the correct digestion of nutrients and helps to diminish lipogenesis by increasing oxidation, encouraging your body to burn fatty acids faster. So that is our Hasaki. Well, of course, our Balaj is our flagship product. This product is made out of the Orzod Enzyme Now 5. It started when I first came on 3 years ago. It was Orzod Enzyme 3. We're now down to 5, which brings it up to 25% stronger than it was back then. It does have an advanced delivery system, which simply means it can get into the bloodstream within 20 minutes and start doing what it needs to do. It helps to remove the excess mucus and inflammation out of your body. It also helps with microcirculation. And listen, this is for men, women, children, boys, girls. It doesn't matter what you are. But like, for instance, my personal niche is for men and microcirculation when it comes to erectile dysfunction, because that is one of the things that are needed when dealing with erectile dysfunction is your microcirculation is out of whack. And so I have had many men give me phenomenal testimonies on how this Balaj has assisted and aided with them in their bodies. But also, if you're a person that suffers with sinus, I've had women that suffer with severe pains, persons that have severe arthritis. Balaj is simply amazing for it. So what does it do? It's a natural antioxidant. It reactivates natural antioxidants in the bodies. It balances excessive free radicals within the cell and the mitochondria. Hydration at the cellular level. It's going to hydrate your body, guys. It improves the mitochondrial function, like I said, which is the energy houses of your cells. It reduces fats and sugars. It improves blood circulation as it reduces the caramelization of the fats and sugars in your bloodstream. So that is our fantastic Balaj. This inner 7 contains metabolites and biominerals which come from the deep sea of 321 meters deep. And it's enriched with magnesium and potassium. And it's the second most abundant element in human cells. It's a micro mineral the body requires in large amounts. And so, guys, when I'm in pain, I was clinically and have been clinically diagnosed with something called neuromyelitis optica. And so it's a lot of nerve pain. And sometimes you can't touch it. I mean, I take B12 upon B12 upon B12, but when I feel like I really just want to knock that pain out, I put 2 NS7 in a bottle, 16-ounce bottle with 2 Balaj, and I suck it down. And if I give that less than maybe 20 minutes, my pain starts to dissipate. Now, I do urinate a lot because that's the inflammation coming out of my body, but it's simply amazing. It works. Like it said, it came from the deep sea water. So at first, the first thing people say is, oh my God, it's salt water. I can't drink it. I have hypertension. But guess what? It's not salt that's causing your hypertension. That's the crazy part, right? So many other things is causing that hypertension. So this prevents bone loss. It contributes to the pH balance in the body, preventing bone loss and demineralization. It's an anti-stress effect. It improves resistance and adaptability towards all types of factors, promoting thermal balance in the body and helps with circulation. It definitely favors intestinal health, so it helps to improve intestinal flow, and it drives natural energy with a hormonal balance. I know a lady that swears she sucks this down like water, and it's not the tastiest of tastes, but I know, like I said, put it in my Balaj, but she sucks it down straight. Why? Because she's suffering currently with menopause, and she says, Ruthann, this thing is simply amazing. It helps with my menopause. So it is one of those things that you take. And I remember seeing Mr. Vita one day sucking it down. I was like, Mr. Vita, how can you drink that? It's so salty because it's from the ocean. And he's like, Ruthann, the funny thing is if your body is at an alkaline state, you don't taste the taste of it. I was like, say what? He's like, yeah, it's not as strong as you think if your body gets to that state of alkalinity. So the Crenufire stimulates the decrease in absorption of carbohydrates and sugars in food. It increases their thermogenesis, which contributes to the elimination of fatty tissue. This is done thanks to the ONR, which is the Exilionite reset, and the TOG technology, which come from the black beans, olives, rosemary, and green tea. Once again, our products are all natural. The product development of Chrono Fire focused on understanding the body and its internal clock, which signals the organs the moments in which they should function based in activity. This is known as chronobiology. Okay, so during the night, the storage of fat increases. The process must be balanced, decreasing the quality of sugar or quantity of sugar in the bloodstream. And this basically what it removes that excess sugar out of the bloodstream. So it starts to reduce it, which leads to glycation, inflammation, and insulin resistance. So Chrono is used to prevent this unnatural process, okay? And it gives you an amazing night's rest. So like it says here, it deals with the absorption and inhibitor mechanism. So that's what it's dealing with, the ONR. It's an anti-glycemic activity. So the black beans has been shown to have a strong anti-glycemic properties, which reduce the level of sugar of insulin after each meal. The green tea in it is the polyphenols out of the green tea has an effect where it generates heat and it eliminates fatty tissue. So it starts to heat up the body to burn away your fat. And the repair of cell damage is done by the green tea, the rosemary, and the olive, as recognized as a significant antioxidant activity to combat the effects of free radicals. So this is some of the things that our phenomenal Sankey formulations do. And so all I can say to you today is get back to the person that brought you to this call. Let them know that you want to try the products. Let them know you want to get on, whether it's the Balage, Chrono, Inner 7, Hasaki. Let them know. And we are here to serve. And my name is Dr. Ruth Ann out of Freeport, Bahamas, by way of Alabama currently. So I am so grateful that you got on. I'm grateful for those that attended via Facebook and YouTube. So thank you so much and have a fantastic, phenomenal evening, guys.